What's up, metal heads? Yeah! Or should I say, baby metal heads? Is that how they do it? Baby metal. All right, here I am with another reaction video. Another baby metal reaction video. I did the last one. I did a kind of a review on their newest album, the other one, which I have. Where'd I have it? Right here. I got it on vinyl finally. I wish I would have released the vinyl with like a sleeve and a cover and lyrics and all that stuff, but they didn't. But I do got the CD as well. I did that the other day on my last video, and I got a lot of good response from a lot of passionate baby metal fans. Like the band Ghost. So, I'm a fan of the band Ghost, and they have very passionate fans as well. I'm one of them, and I'm also a big fan of Babymetal. I hope there's no like Ghost and Babymetal rivalry or fan rivalry. If I've offended any of you guys wearing a Ghost shirt, I apologize. But this was it's laundry day, so this is all I had. Yeah, right. Anyway, yeah. So I was looking at Babymetal fans, and it's like they're very passionate, and I've been learning from the last video that there's something to do with the foxhole. I guess there's when I looked up at what Babymetal fans are called, they're called The One, which is a song I guess it was on one of Babymetal's albums, and something to do with the foxhole. But from what I understand, it's all about deciphering the mysteries of the fox god, right? And then I guess every song and video and stuff like that has some kind of message or mystery of the fox. And so yeah, so I'm learning more about this stuff. And guess what? I also went and back ordered two of their albums, Metal Resistance and Metal Galaxy. You know, a lot of you are out there saying, you got to get those albums and stuff like that. I still got to get the first album. One thing I noticed about Babymetal is their stuff is expensive. Even their Funko Pops. Like I got some BTS Funko. Jin in there, or Jimin, whatever his name is. Anyway, I noticed their stuff is expensive. Funko, I wish I would have got those when they came out. They're going for like about $100 and something a piece. And then I guess must be different pressings of the Metal Resistance and Metal Galaxy, because those were like, I saw those going for like, just for the CD alone, sometimes they're over $100. But I happened to got one for like 15 and another one for 11. Yeah, so I'm getting, I wanted, like I reiterated in the last video, I've always been a fan of Babymetal. When they first came out with Gimme Chocolate, I love that video, I love the song. It was like, it took me a little, at first I was like, okay, what is this? Like anyone's reaction. But then once you kind of see what they're about and stuff like that, you get into it. And so, but then what happened was I just kind of lost touch with them over the years. And I think, we found out when they lost their one member due to health reasons, and I just kind of didn't know what their state of being was as a band. So I just kind of, so many bands coming out and stuff like that. I just lost track of them. Then I thought I'd take a chance on a new album, and I bought it, and I really loved it. I fell in love with it. So, and I did a review on it, and yeah. So, and another thing too, I was talking about them being possibly a manufactured band, and what I meant by that was a band that's like paid their dues. They slug it out in the streets of Hollywood or wherever they're at, and they're sending away their demos to get signed to a record label. They're getting rejection letter after rejection letter. They're working day jobs. They're just hating life until they make it big. That's a band that put in their dues and stuff like that. Whereas a manufactured band is someone who, like, there's a big production company or some guy that's a rich mogul who's probably got talent, a lot of talent, and they put together a band like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or something like that. Now, what I noticed about Babymetal is that it's completely the opposite. They're nothing like Backstreet Boys or BTS or any of those bands. They're a big production, and they're put together by a very talented person or producer. And obviously, the musicians are super talented. The singers are super talented. I've seen a video earlier today where they were singing, like, the thing is called One Take, and it was just the three girls by themselves singing in a studio to the microphone. And it was real. It was really good. What I'm going to do is we're going to react to a live video, because I was recommended I should check out some of their live stuff, like live at Budokan. But I found what I want to check out is Catch Me If You Can, and it's live, I guess, live at Wembley. I'm not sure what year. We'll take a look at the discography when we get done with the video. But my only question is, are they lip syncing live? Because typically I would frown upon that, but I can understand with Babymetal because they're dancing around and it's a big production. And if they do have to lip sync for that, it's understandable because the music is good. I could give them a pass. I won't give Motley Crue a pass for backing tracks because that's just being lazy. Nikki Sixx bass lines, they're super simple. A 5-year-old could play them with his eyes shut. And for you to be out there freaking faking your bass, That's fucked up, man, and charging like $1,000 a ticket. Wasp, I love Wasp, one of my favorite, all-time favorite bands. You know, come to find out that Blackie Lawless is using backing tracks, you know. Kiss is using backing tracks. And so when it comes to like that rock music, I don't like that bands like that are using backing tracks. And anyone who's okay with it is just going to make it worse. Someone like Babymetal, I mean, like I said, the musicians are live, everything else is live, but if they're lip syncing, that's understandable because they got all those dance moves. And most pop artists, they have to kind of lip sync when they're playing live. So I could be okay with that, you know. And obviously the fans love it and stuff like that. But who knows? Maybe they are really singing live. Maybe you guys can tell me if they are or not, you know. And yeah, so let's do this. We're going to dive into the reaction video. I'm going to react to Babymetal's Catch Me If You Can. It's about a 6-minute video. And because I was told, like, you got to see them live. And I really want to see them live. Before I mentioned that they were on tour, I thought they were on tour with Hellstrom for some reason, but I found out it was Death Clock that they're on tour, which is another great manufactured band. Which I love that, Death Clock, man. I'm glad they're coming back. I've been catching up on the old episodes on HBO Max. I was lucky to see that they were on there. Because I was about to purchase them all off Amazon, but then I have HBO Max, and I was like, wow, they're on there. So I guess I don't have to purchase them. So I've been catching up on the Death Clock. So I guess they're going to release a movie, a Death Clock movie. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I wonder why Babymetal didn't go on tour with Ghost. I wonder is there like a rivalry between Ghost and Babymetal? I don't think there would be. That's the beauty about bands like Babymetal, Ghost, and there's a couple other ones that kind of that escape my mind. But when we think about bands that are like maybe no more than 20 years old, you know, maybe they started in 2014 or like in Ghost case 2010. Maybe they're less than 20 years old, but they're selling out arenas. I mean, they're on arena tours. I mean, with Wembley Stadium. For Babymetal to be playing Wembley Stadium, that's like the equivalent of Madison Square Garden times 2, you know. so you got to give them props on that, and the fact because these are bands that you're not going to hear on the Grammys or the AMA Awards or nothing like that, you know, because it's all hip hop and rap, and you're never going to see them on the Billboard 100 charts. I mean, you'll see them on there for a little bit, then they sort of fade off, but they're not like flavor of the month like a lot of those real hardcore pop bands are. These are bands that they just have a really hardcore following and a really hardcore fan base, which is a beautiful thing. And so they're able to sell out arenas and stadiums. So yeah. So let's dive into Catch Me If You Can, and we'll talk about it after that. This is Catch Me If You Can. All right, by Babymetal. It's live. I don't know what to expect. You know, I've seen little clips of their live show, but I hear it's pretty badass, and so I'm looking forward to it. And this is probably an older video, so imagine what the show is like now. All right, and I had to put my glasses on, so my nerdy glasses, so that I can suck into HD and all that good stuff. All right, so here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So far, the lights are looking cool. There's the fox. The foxes. I like the way the band looks. They look like black metal. Damn, look at that crowd. The bass player looks cool. The thing about Japanese guitar players, man, we'll talk about that after, but they're freaking, I have a few of my favorites. Ooh, scallop neck. Oh, Ingve lick right there. He's playing the diminished. Damn, Billy Sheehan. Damn. It's like a 5 or 6 string bass. Yeah! That sounds like Ministry. They put a lot of money into that show, man. I was wondering when that catchy chorus was going to come in. The newest member. Gotta put my Babymetal wristband on. Yeah! Hey, Mom, look at those girls. They can really dance. They must be taking their dance lessons. Do not adjust your television screen. It is I, the Fox God. I have turned into the Fox God after watching that video. Ooh, I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. I'm going to be a Babymetal fanatic now. Now I got to go back and get all the live albums. Now I need to read the whole entire storyline. I got to is there a movie? Is there a Babymetal movie? I'm sure there's one in the works. We got to find out what this Fox thing is all about. Yeah, it was a really cool video. I love the musicianship on those guys were just, see, like right there proves that a band that is manufactured doesn't mean that they're not talented and that they're not just a bunch of guys out there lip syncing and miming to recorded tracks. You can tell they're really playing live. You know, they got all the top equipment, all the top technology, all the good stuff like that. Again, it's questionable whether the girls are singing live or not, but that's okay. I'm not tripping on that shit. because I already know they can sing because you've listened to their album, right? And so I guess I was live at Wembley because I'm looking at their discography here, and it looks like they have live at Budokan and the Red Night, which is in 2015. And then live at Wembley, which was released in 2016. Then we got Legend Metal Galaxy Day 1. Ooh, I wonder what that's about. Legend Metal Galaxy Day 2. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff out here. Then we got Live Legend 1 DZ Apocalypse, Live Legend 1999 and 1997 Apocalypse. Wow. Okay. Live at Tokyo Dome. Looks like the most recent is 10 Babymetal Budokan, released in 2021. So I gotta track those down and check them out. I'd like to see a full concert, and I'm hoping that they come to Portland, Oregon. So my love for Japanese metal and Japanese band and even Japanese guitar players goes all the way back to in the 80s. So, you know, me being 54 and growing up in the 80s and stuff. So my first concert was Ozzy Osbourne, and Jakey Lee was, you know, I think he half Japanese and stuff like that. But I was into Loudness and Easy-O and those kind of bands. And when I saw Jakey Lee, it's like I wanted to be that guy, you know, I wanted the way he was playing. But it's not because he's Japanese, he could play good. But I've just noticed like a lot of Japanese artists are just really good and really talented. So Loudness, you know, Crazy Nights. But my favorite band of all time, Japanese metal band, is Dead End. I mean, the singer had this really cool look. He was very gothic looking. His hair spiked up. I even used to do my hair like that, and I wanted to be that guy as well. And Mori, and then Yuji, the guitar player. Yuji Adachi, he died a couple years ago of some rare disease, but he's one of my all-time favorite guitar players. I recommend you check out Dead End, Ghost of Romance album, or Shambara. Check out their videos. Check out the guitar player, that tone he's playing with. You know, and again, and they're still active. I guess they're still around, and they still look really cool. The singer still looks really cool. He looks like the Sandman or something, real skinny and cool makeup. You know, looks like an anime character. So I would check out Dead End. So fast forward, and you know, there's in the 90s, I used to buy this magazine in Hollywood that had all the Japanese metal bands like Crazy Danger. There's another one that started with a B. I can't think of the name of it. But what I loved about them was they always thought they were copying American music. Like, say there was a Japanese metal band that wanted to sound like Guns N' Roses. And if I wasn't really a big fan of a lot of Guns N' Roses music, I would listen to the Japanese version of it. And they would do something that I don't know if they're even aware of it, but they would put some kind of twist on it that just made it interesting. And even like there was a band like Crazy Danger that had their hair super spiked up really high in bright pink and oh yeah, there's another band called Moyde Moi, which is kind of like almost like a Cradle of Filth, but like cool and spiked up hair. But Crazy Danger, that's what I loved about it. They had this cool glam look, but yet their music was kind of real fast and thrash metal sounding. And that kind of, my old band Will-O-Wisp, we tried to be like that. We wanted to be a band that had a cool image with makeup on, but also played really heavy, sometimes black metal, death metal, and even a lot of times gothic music. And that's what we did. And we were somewhat successful at it. So, yeah, I really love this video. What'd you guys think? I'm sure you've seen it a million times, especially if you're a Babymetal fan. Drop in a comment. Give me some more recommendations. You know, let me know what I should check out, what I should react to. And I'm going to put my cool glasses back on since I'm not reading anymore. And yeah, so I'm going to get Babymetal's Resistance in the mail on Monday, along with Metal or Galaxy on Monday, which is tomorrow. And I'm going to give them a listen, and I haven't streamed them or nothing. Like I like to listen to the physical music and then stream it afterwards if I'm on the bus or out and about. But when I'm getting that physical copy in my hands, I like to put it in the CD player on the turntable and just engulf myself into the music, into the lyrics, the artwork, whatever is going on with it, you know. And so I'm waiting for that, and then maybe I'll do a review on one of those albums. Like I said, I want to follow this journey. So I'm going to need you guys' help to sort of help me guide my way to the fox, all right? Because I want to find the fox. I want to find out what this guy is all about, this fox god. So yeah, so thank you for joining me on this, and looking forward to the next one. And also, subscribe to my channel. Hit that little bell so you can get updates and all that good stuff, you know. The more subscriptions I get, the more money I make, the more I can feed my cat. Just kidding. Can't make a whole lot of money on reaction videos because you know you're not monetizing. You're playing copyrighted stuff. I think. I don't know. Who cares? I'm not worried about the money. I'm just having fun doing this. All right. That's what it's all about. Like Babymetal, they're having fun doing what they do. They love it. They can tell they really love what they do. All right. So be kind to each other, but be kind to yourself. Be good to yourself, because if you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. Horns up and peace out.